want to make more money? Of course, we all do. So find out how easy it is to train at home for a better career. Just get a pencil and paper right now and write down this toll-free number. There's absolutely no obligation, and no salesman will visit you. At International Correspondence Schools, more than 10 million men and women have trained for job promotions and new careers without setting foot inside a classroom. And now at home in your spare time, you can get your career diploma. Choose from any one of these courses. ICS High School, Child Daycare, Interior Decorating, Wildlife Forestry, Auto Mechanics, Computer Programming, Medical Dental Office Assistant, Journalism Short Story, Dressmaking, Fitness and Nutrition, Art, Police Sciences, Gardening, TV VCR Repair, Animal Sciences, Firearms Repair, Travel Tourism, Electronics, Secretarial, Small Engine Repair, Electrician, Child Psychology, or get your diploma in Hotel Restaurant Management, Bookkeeping, Business Management, or Accounting. Compare your present salary with the money you could be making in any one of these careers. They'll be repeated for you at the end of this commercial, so have your pencil ready to jot down the course you're most interested in. Then call the ICS toll-free number, and we'll send you one of these exciting career packs absolutely free with all the information you need. Your career pack explains how easy it is to study at home. It tells you about the many success stories of other people just like yourself who trained through ICS and got better jobs. And that's not all. You'll also see the exciting learning materials included in your course at no extra cost. They make it easy and fun to train for that better career. Here are those courses again, so call today for free information.
Call now for the free information Sally Struthers spoke about. Then decide if you want to train at home for a better career to make more money or advance in your present job. Call 1-800-637-9800. Operators are on duty now to send you free information by return mail. Choose any one of these exciting careers. That's 1-800-637-9800. Call now.
What is it?
Say,
What is it?
hey, why it's Buttercup. Popcorn, add sweet cream butter to hot popcorn. Mix it up, wrap it up, Buttercup is born.
It's delicious.
So nutritious.
It's a taste delight.
It's so munchy,
Crisp and crunchy.
you'll enjoy each bite. Eat butter-drenched Buttercup, popcorn at its best.
Served in a king-size cup.
It beats all the rest.
Show starts in 5 minutes.
Wow.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden Southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now.
Wow.
Corn dogs.
To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack. promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go!
It's 3 minutes till showtime.
Sneaking out to the drive-in? Why not take the kiddies along and save the expense of a sitter? Everyone enjoys the drive-in. Show starts in 2 minutes.
It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on.
Yum, yum. It's a meal in itself. Our all-meat super dog. Enjoy one now.
Show starts in 1 minute.
Today we're interviewing a stomach.
Hello there.
What is life like as a stomach?
Oh, boy, it was humdrum. I mean, until what's-his-name discovered Tony's Pizza.
Tony's Pizza?
Yeah, I was suffering from the pizza cravings until Tony's came along. Crispy crust and zesty sauces. Wow.
And so now... What's that?
Another pizza craving. Just thinking about Tony's sets it off.
Oh, where are you going?
He's going to get a Tony's Pizza. And I follow him anyway.
Does your stomach send you pizza craving signals? Oh, wow. Tony's, the Pizza Cravers Pizza. Available at the concession stand.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
Yes, indeedios. How's it going, everybody? Thank you so much, Commodore Friday, for joining us from undisclosed location. Smooches for you. We got Merry Christmas in the house, present and accounted for. Beautiful to see you. Hey, Crooked Vault, what's going on? We got Hajarks. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you had a fantastic Wednesday so far. You just finished a workout. Way to go. That's what I'm talking about. Love that loosey-goosey. Loosey-goosey, thank you so much for following. Right here at the beginning. Donut me to the desk. Rupert, here we go. And away we go, getting this, let's get this freak show started. Smooches for you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm joined, as always, by my good buddy Rupert. How's it going there, Rupert? Good to see you. Rupert, of course, keeps my TV VCR combo nice and clean. Immaculately clean, you might say. Or you might not say, depending on if you believe in germ theory or not. Floyd Vivino, my favorite. Floyd Vivino, so good to see you, my friend. Happy that you're here. Hope everything's going swimmingly in your world. Inspector Tequila.
Of tiny corns.
Thank you so much for following Inspector Tequila. I like that. I'm not an inspector myself. I'm not a detective. Anything along those lines. So just give speeding tickets. And that's really where my interest lies. That's all I'm really passionate about. Also joined by our good pal Vern the Fern. Vern the Fern is here. Franz looking spectacular as always. It's going pretty good, Hajark. Thank you so much for asking. Going pretty good. Getting better. Getting better every minute. Been trying to come up with a good degaussing pug pun. But it hadn't happened yet. Well, you know, sometimes those things you just gotta wait for inspiration to strike. Just gotta wait for the inspiration to strike. The muse can be very fickle. Thank you so much for watering Vern. I appreciate that. And more importantly, he appreciates that. He's very, very glad to be watered, as most plants are. Of course, there's a balance. Very easy to overwater a plant. But you would think a plant would be like if it's got too much water, then just be like, maybe I won't use that water. But that ain't how the plant works, unfortunately. Not how it works. Plant very greedy. I'm not just you, Vern. I'm not trying to throw shade. Just saying. You give a plant too much water, it's just gonna gorge itself on the water, like Joey Chestnut with the dadgum water. Just and then the plant goes, "Oh, I'm dead." Favorite word is duck for many reasons. That's a good duck is a very handy word. It could mean like a like a duck, like a quack quack duck. It could mean like duck to like get out of the way or dodge something. Or according to autocorrect, it could be a cursey word or a word to use instead of a cursey word. According to the autocorrect. Likes to use the word ducking. Like I've been ducking a lot of VHS tapes lately that have been flying out of my haunted TV VCR combo. Very common usage. Everyone says that. Otherwise, it wouldn't be built into the telephone, right? It's there for our convenience. And no other reason. No other reason. But I'm happy that you're all here. I appreciate that. We got some geometric patterns. Some shapes back there floating around. That one always looks like a macaroni.
Sock hop.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Don't scare me, Stephen Colbert. And speaking of pasta, I had suddenly pasta salad for dinner. You ever had suddenly pasta salad? It sneaks up on you. Sometimes you don't even know you're going to have it. And then, boom, suddenly pasta salad. I love that dead bird, whatever it is. I called it parrot, but I don't think it's actually a parrot. I think it's like a... What kind of bird is that? Like a parakeet? I don't know. Duck, dodge, dip, dive, and dodge. That sounds like that'd be one of those, like one of them fancy songs that got popular that came with like a dance to it. You know what I mean? You like the ranch is the best. Oh man, this one was what kind was this? This was BLT is what it was. It's pretty good. Pretty good. This morning I found a game called Beat Cop on PS4 where you play as a cop and you can give tickets. And it thought about me immediately. Oh, Jarks, thank you so much, my friend. I think I played that game. Is it like pixely kind of? Look, it looks like you could have played it on the Super Nintendo maybe. That kind of graphics to it. I think I started playing that game. I think I have it. I'm not sure. I'm doing good, Brainless Unicorn. How are you, my friend? Any clues on today's animal of the day? Yeah. Let me see. I'll give you a clue on the animal of the day. Let's see. Today's animal of the day is usually in a zoo. You can often find them in a zoo. It's funny. You like it? You like it so far? Good. Yeah. I started playing it one time, but I think maybe Baby Sock demanded my attention or something. I wasn't able to get into it, and I never went back to it. I need to give it a try. Pants o'clock. Suddenly salad does seem vaguely threatening. It does. Like suddenly. Like what are you hiding? You know what I mean? Like why you got to be sneaking up on people? If you was any good, suddenly pasta salad. Wouldn't we be coming for you? Why you got to be sneaking up on people? You know what I mean? Like a ninja salad.
Void Vivino
like
just cheered 2 bits. Shave and a haircut. Do socks need shaved and haircuts?
Oh yeah. Lots of. Well, I don't need haircuts so much. Because I got the hat. That pretty much takes care of it. But as far as the shaving, a lot of facial grooming involved, for sure. Whole lot of that. Thank you so much, Flor Vivino, for those 2 delicious bits. Suddenly Salad is my ska Green Day cover band. I like that. It's pretty good. I would come to your concert and stay at least halfway. Good to see the big room. Legal question. If you threw away a sock with a hole in it, do you have to report it to you? No, you do not. You don't have to report it to me, the big room. You don't even have to report it into the missing persons because you know where it is. It's off to the old landfill or something like that. Now, I may recommend, just for, you know what I mean, earth reasons, green reasons, may want to invest in like a sewing kit so that way you may be able to darn your socks. That's what it's called, darning. Because you look down and you see a hole in your sock and you go, oh, darn. And then you can fix the sock. It's it's not very difficult to do, but also at the same time, really, you know what I mean. I just throw it away. It's fine. That's fine. They're not as cheap as they used to be, but it's up to you. I don't know your situation. Whatever it may be is totally fine. You actually used to be in a band back in high school. Did you, Brainless Unicorn? That's fantastic. Like, oh, I'm sorry about that, Pants O'Clock. I didn't mean to say darn like that. I didn't mean to say it in a threatening way. Like the pasta salads. I didn't mean to say it like that. I apologize. Didn't mean to. I meant to say duck is what I meant to say. Of course, that's what I meant to say. So just go back and use the autocorrect. In the big room. Well, let's not get carried away, the big room. Let's not get carried away here. We'll try to keep it clean. Unlike a lot of socks, I like to keep it clean. Try to keep it clean. Clean sock, clean cop, all that kind of stuff. But I like to believe that one day we'll all have sock darning money, yeah? Well, you just need like a needle and thread. Not a whole lot. But then the thing that's really difficult to come with that is the skills to do it. Because you know what I mean? It's not something that you're born with. It's more on the Maybelline side of things. Where you're not born with it. You got to figure it out. You watch a YouTube video, something like that. Stop airing your dirty laundry. Well, if you think about it, Flor Vivino, everyone is always airing their dirty laundry. Because once you put it on your body, I guess an argument could be made that technically now it's dirty because it's been on you, and now it's got your skin cells and stuff on it, and you just walk around and the wind blows. You're airing out your dirty laundry. Every step you take, every move you make. I'll be watching you. He was in a rock band, had a couple of local and out-of-town shows, road gig. But we broke up the band after we graduated because the drummer was moving and the lead bass was going to college. Yeah, that's the way that it goes. That's the hardest thing about a band. Trying to keep everybody together. You got it's like a marriage between like 3, 4, 5 or more people. You catch that, Big Rube? Thank you so much for catching that, I'm glad. Look at that. Oh, that's a perfect emote, too. I love that little winky dog. Look at that little winky dog. Who's a winky dog is that? Papa Paws. Oh, that's a good. I could have guessed that. I don't know who Papa Paws is. But if you would have given me like 100 years, I probably would have
Anonymous
guessed it.
just tipped 40. Let's air it out.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Anonymous, thank you so much, my friend. Keeping the lights on here at the Sock Hops Haunted Mansion. Very kind of you, Anonymous. Let's go. Let's waste no time. Let's find out what you got for us here. Hold on. Drum roll. Oh, it's already rolling. Look at that. It's a brand new old car. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that thing. Look at that. Wow, that's a fine piece of machinery. We could probably make a pretty fine Ghostbusters machine out of that. Go busting ghosts if we wanted to. Doesn't look like it's going to be speeding anytime soon, so I like that. It looks like if it was to drive, it would do something along the lines of like put. That's it backfiring. Put. Look at that thing. Wow, that's a fine piece of machinery right there. You got the hatchback and everything. Oh man, you could carry a lot of people in that car. You get your money's worth if you go to the drive-in with this one. Pack in a bunch of people if they charge by the car, of course. Oh, Braille's unicorn.
Speedeth thou not into the theater.
Ooh, look at that. I love it. Love it. Once a poem about a sock who's a cop who needs to balance stopping speeders and rocking out on the guitar in a band. You know, that's a real life scenario that I face all the time. I never have enough time to rock out on my guitar. Minnie Mabel, it's so good to see you, my friend. Oh, Minnie Mabel does some duck races too. Well, let me hit the old follow back, the old instant karma there. Thank you so much, my friend. Smooches for you. Welcome in, welcome in. This is my good buddy Rupert. His mother good buddy Vern the Fern. And look at that. Oh my goodness. Chris likes PC games. Thank you so much. Chris likes PC games. You know, that's one thing we got in common, Chris. I also enjoy PC games.
Blowhard just cheered 100
Welcome
more
in.
bits. I am at Applebee's. I am getting riblets with wonton tacos as an appetizer.
That is fantastic, just another blowhard. That sounds absolutely delightful. Thank you so much, my friend. Applebee's. Wednesdays off of Applebee's. You've heard great things. Oh, my goodness gracious. Well, most of them aren't true. But I'm glad somebody's saying good things. That's good. That makes me very happy. I appreciate that. There we go. Shout out. Chris likes PC games. There we go. Let me do the
Floyd
old...
Vivino just cheered 10 bits.
Well, first of all, let me
I
make sure
kept
I'm
telling it
following.
Minimable all about you.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so kind of you. I love word of mouth. The Eternal Sock Hop Dilemma radar gun or axe. Oh my goodness, could you imagine if they gave me an axe? That's a little extreme. Little extreme. I mean, maybe if somebody's been speeding, you know, if it's like their second or third ticket, you know, maybe the axe might be
Okay,
a good idea. There we go. There's a shout out. I'm already following Chris Likes PC Games. Good. Okay, I thought I was. Excellent. Chris Likes PC Games. How was your stream? Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. Floor Vivino, greatest fan. Oh, that's very kind of you. Floor Vivino is my favorite Floyd Vivino.
Of tiny corns.
So the feeling is very much mutual. Very much mutual. Yeah, you suggested the wonton tacos, Mary Chris. I've never heard of a wonton taco before. It's fun to say, but I don't know what it tastes like. And why is the dog barking? What do you want, dog? You better not be no traveling salesman at the door. You need some really powerful reverb for the how was your... Oh, man. You know, I keep meaning, because I'm pretty sure I've got the technology to do, like, the voice changing thing. I had it set up at one point. Is that anything like a 1-ton tomato? I think it's smaller. I think it's smaller than a 1-ton tomato. Let me see. Oh, let me see. What if I hit this button right here? How was your stream? Does that echo? I'm not sure. I can't hear it, so I don't know if it's echoing or not. How was your stream? Lord Wumbles, how you doing? That sucked? Oh, no echo heard? All right, then. Well, I had to figure that one out. Ah!
Anonymous just tipped 20. I'm eating sautéed peppers and onions on toasted bread with hummus spread upon it.
Ooh.
Take that, Blowhard.
Oh, man. That's a shot across the bow. Look at that. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Very kind of you. Let's take a look and see what you got for the desk here, Anonymous. Oh, my goodness. It's a horse head. That's what I'm talking about. Nay! Look at that. Here, let me try that. I think it's one of those mask gimmicks. Here, let me see. No, wait. Dadgummit. 8,346 steps on the Fitbit and 36 aluminum cans. Mayor of Cannon, I'm so happy that you're feeling better. The old Bojack Sockov, that's
Boy
right. Hey,
Vivino
look at
just
me.
cheered 10 bits.
Nay.
At just another blowhard is
Nay.
here so I can besmirch him and his lack of recent podcasts.
Feel free to do the besmirching since he's here. Nay. Nay. Thank you, Floyd Vivino, for those 10 delicious bits. Hey, horse is a horse, of course, unless that horse is a sock, of course, and then that horse would then become the fantastic Mr. Sock. Whoa! Man, that thing's huge. Look at the eyeball on it. That's creepy. That's too big. That's creeping me out. Shrink that thing. Shrink it before I have some sort of a trauma event. There we go. There we go. Now we got it here. Hey, you want to drive the car, horse? You could drive the car if you want to. That'd be pretty cool. No, it's not decapitated. It's just a regular horse. You just can't see the rest of it. Look how happy he is. No decapitated horse looks that happy. Just another blowhard. I don't know how many horses you've decapitated. I hope it's very short. Hope it's a very short list. Did the horse tell them to eat cake? You know what's weird? You say that, just to the blowhard, because I watched that Marie Antoinette movie the other day. The one with Kirsten Dunst in it. You remember Kirsten Dunst? She's in that movie. Oh yeah, here I'll reenact that scene from The Godfather. I don't remember what the guy says, but I think it's somewhere along the lines of
Give me the police.
No, not give me the police. I think he goes, whoa, whoa, and then the horse is looking at him like, whoa, whoa. Too scary. That's too scary. Thank you, Comedy Friday. It's been a while since I've seen that film. Yeah, it does. That's something that happens. You got to be careful. You cross the wrong guy. But you know, if you're one of them people that is a glass half full type of person.
And I wouldn't give your troubles to a monkey on a rock.
Somebody puts a horse head in your bed. Look on the bright side. Hey, free horse head. You know what I mean? I can't imagine how much something like that would cost. They just gave it to you for free. So, you know, it's not all bad. Not all bad. Maybe you could, you know, put a make a cool wall decoration. You know what I mean? Take it to a taxidermist. Something along those lines.
Fosbro_MC just cheered 12 bits.
Ooh, Fosbro.
Daily big
I like
bonus for the coolest sock man.
Save my walrus!
Thank you so much, Fosbro. I've been saying Fosbro, but then the robot says Fosbro, which I think flows better. I'm not sure how it's legally pronounced. Feel free to correct me if you prefer one or the other. But thank you so much. Look at that, filling up the goblet of justice with a varying.
You give me the biscuits!
With a variation of the bits falling into the goblet of justice. Thank you, sir. Foz, not foes. Oh, okay, so it is Foz. Fosbro. Okay, so I was saying it. So the robot was wrong. Once again, the robot was wrong. That's what I get for even entertaining the thought of believing the robot. Good to see us, Ari Bobari. Smooches for you. Hope everything's going great in Minnesota. You betcha. Yes, indeedios. Yeah, you could do a put it on a broomstick. Have you a hobby horse?
The _big_ room is great because the _big_ room gifted a subscription to Fosbro_MC.
It's Fosbro, first of all, robot, and second of all, thank you so much to the big room. Very kind of you. Goose of gratitude for you. Goose of gratitude. There we go. Coterie Digo Chad, welcome in. Happy to see you. Happy to see you. Very kind of you, the big room. Give that to well, now I don't remember which way it goes. Fosbro. I know it goes one way or another. Fosbro. Yeah, that's the way I go. The _big_ room for the win. Now, yeah, the computer loves to say the underscore. Computer loves the underscore. I usually just skip it. I just pretend it's like, well, it won't let me put a space here, so I'll put an underscore. Because you don't say underscore. in your normal conversations. I would like to underscore that particular point I just made. It's like, who are you, Dr. Fraser Crane? The existence of Baby Ruth candy bar implies the existence of an adult Ruth candy bar. Well, let's not get into adult Ruths, please. Bucks worth of subscription for you. I know, isn't that great? Somebody loves you. Somebody loves you. Oh, well, it wasn't anonymous, so we know who it was. The big room loves you. That's who it is. You have one because some stranger stole your name. I know. I've tagged them before and things. I've gone just at Ari Bobari, and they've never even responded. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe adult Ruth is just like a bottle of whiskey or something. Oh, that's better. That's better than what immediately came to mind. There we go. And it is time now for Sock Spear. Sock Spear, indeed. Let me copy and paste this poem that we had the robot write. And this is our good pal Brainless Unicorn requested this. It's a channel point thing. We do it once per show. You give a topic, and I give it to the robot, and the robot writes a poem of varying degrees of quality about whatever topic you choose. And Brainless Unicorn wants a poem about a sock who's a cop. Sounds familiar. Who needs to balance stopping speeders? Also sounds familiar. And rocking out on the guitar in a band. So it looks like it's about to play a dadgum ad, so we'll do it after
because
that.
Floyd Vivino gifted a subscription to Minimable.
Look at that, Floyd Vivino! Smooches for you. Thank you so much, my friend. Let me see what I got for you here. Let me see what I got for you. Where's my animal sounds? Of course, I have the Gorilla of Greatness for you. Thank you so much. The Bear of That Was Very Nice of You to Do. And of course, I would like to present you with the Frog of Friendship. And because you're so good at making jokes, I also want to give you the Bat of Hilarity. Bat of Hilarity. Fosbro, thank you so much for following, my friend. She's your favorite Minimable? Or is it Minnie Mabel? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, and the Goose of Gratitude, of course. That's implied. The Goose of Gratitude. Minnie Mabel, there we go. All right, now I'm following Minnie Mabel. There we go. Minnie Mabel. Okay, cool. I used to know somebody named Mabel. And she was kind of small. I wouldn't exactly call her Minnie. But that makes it easy to remember. Minnie Mabel. So yeah, there's an ad going. It's got another minute, so some people are watching some sort of would you call it Maybelline? Well, I don't know. Only if she wasn't born with it. Then might be Maybelline. She exactly pretty, ain't exactly small. No, Just Another Blowhard is at Applebee's, everybody. He's at Applebee's. So if you go to the Applebee's in Indianapolis, Florida, you may see a grumpy-looking fella sitting at the bar, eating some wonton tacos. That'll be Just Another Blowhard. You could really freak him out and just go up and say, "Hey, Tom," and then he'll slap you right across the teeth. Yeah, don't have too many daiquiris, whatever you do. You remember what happened last time? I'm surprised they let you back in. But, you know, the turnover at those places doesn't surprise me. All right, I think the ad's over with now. Welcome back, peasants. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking around.
Wow. Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. If it just another blowhard calls the phone line, don't answer the call. He tried to besmirch at Arabobari _
Floyd Vivino, oh, thank you so much for the advice. But see, here the problem is, Just Another Blowhard has called in several times, but I always forget to save his number. So, I won't know until it's too late. There has been I wouldn't call it a plague of besmirchment going on, but it's certainly getting to that level. A lot of besmirchment going on. But you know, I think besmirchment, as long as it's done in a funny, loving way, I think it could be healthy. I do. I think there's room for a little besmirchment. You made frozen pizzas today and burnt your finger. Your first time in a long time. Apparently you're out of practice. Out of practice burning your finger? Or freezing pizzas? Either way, I hope you're okay. Do you have did you have to go to the hospital and get a skin graft? Or was this a boo-boo that would have been able to be handled by a Band-Aid? Maybe a little cream or something like that. Why was your finger in the microwave? Oh my goodness, Mayor Cannon.
Wow. Just
Surely
another
it was an
blowhard
oven.
just cheered
She's
100
a classy
bits.
lady.
1. I won't be calling. I am eating.
Did you hear
2.
the attitude?
I didn't attempt. I was successful in besmirching Ari Bobari.
Just so the blowhard. Now, well, first of all, thank you for the bit. Second of all, did you hit like a special button to give the robot some extra sass? Because that was some hot sauce on that. Did you hear the way the robot said one? It wasn't just like one like a robot would say. It was like one, like it knew that you were besmirching. Did you type exclamation point besmirch or something first? So that way the robot knows to put some sass on it. Cause that was some sass. I heard it. I don't know. Maybe you didn't. Maybe I'm reading into it. Maybe it's just the robot saying words you typed. I don't know. But to me, felt like there was a little bit of a, you know what I mean? A little bit of sass on there. Skynet learning sass. Man, could you imagine? You know, you always picture like the Terminator. You know, everybody talks about like AI taking over, blah, blah, blah. The Terminator, like robots with the guns and stuff. Pew, pew, pews and coming to get you and all that. What if they're just like annoying? You know what I mean? Just really sassy all the time. Wow. That'd be even worse.
Void Vivino just cheered
me.
10 bits. For it just another blowhard to successfully besmirch at Arabobari _ would be a mission impossible.
Yeah, and making you and like gaslighting you into feeling like it's your fault. You know what I mean? Oh man, that would be the worst. Arabobari should have run your finger under cold water, but you persevered with only your Norwegian grit and determination. Look at you, superstar. Wonder Woman! Wonder Woman! Way to go. Well, I hope your boo-boo gets better. Burnt on a pizza. That's no good. Usually if a pizza burns me, it's going to be in the mouth flap area. That's usually where I get some sort of pizza burn. But, you know, you move on. Luckily it doesn't last forever. All right, here we go. Now it is time, as promised, for a little bit of the old sock spear, ladies and gentlemen. The robot wrote us a poem. Not this poem. Don't read this one. This is an old stale poem. It'll make your eye tummy hurt if you read it. It's been left out for a week. Well, for 24 hours anyways. We take you live to the Fancy Theater. That's where we are right now, the Fancy Theater. And this is a poem that the robot wrote about a sock who's a cop who needs to balance stopping speeders and rocking out on the guitar in a band. So we're going to see how well the computer understood that assignment. I think we've taught it enough shenanigans. It ought to be able to do a fairly decent job. So we're going to pause this weird subscription service jazz music and play the fancy music, which goes a little something like this. Strumming strings and catching crooks, Officer Sock by all accounts took his duties seriously, patrolling the beat with a guitar riff both wild and sweet. His cruiser, a polished blue knit dream, chased down speeders, a flashing gleam. Pull over, you loafer, he'd firmly declare, while a power chord hummed in the air. Wow! For by night with his band, the sole survivors, he'd tread on the axe for all the music lovers. That doesn't rhyme, robot. Nice try. From foot-tapping blues to punk rock yell, yeah! Officer Sock truly cast a spell. The dilemma was grand, a daily tightrope walk between sirens wail and guitar talk. Could a cop so cool, so dedicated and bold... Now, I didn't write these words. I know it sounds like I did, but I did. Balance law enforcement and rock and roll? He'd ticket a hot rod, then rush to rehearsal. Sweatband on forehead, a musical reversal. One moment a tough cop, stern and so grim. The next, a rock god on a sonic whim. But Sock knew his heart, where it truly lay. In serving the public and rocking each day, so he'd bust the bad guy, then amp up his sound. The coolest cop rocker, the best around. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep me down. You're the best around. Whoop, wrong button. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of the old robot poetry for you. Hope you enjoyed that. Not great at rhyming. Rehearsal. Hey, when we gonna go to rehearsal? Yeah. All right, take me back to the room. Who are we taking out? Wait, what's going on? Did I miss something? You know, I was performing a poem. Carter and Nico chant, if you didn't besmirch, just another blowhard failed to sin. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Whoa! I got no time to play Jerry Springer. No, Bobar, you're in. Who are we taking down? I'm not sure. Great, I'm in. See, that's the kind of friend you want. That's the kind of friend you want right there. That food was so good, and it was enjoyed out on your back porch. Scotty B518. Beautiful. Nothing like some good, a good dinner on the old back porch area. Watching the squirrels run around and stuff like that. I gazed up into her beautiful eyes and confessed that my heart was broken, along with my ribs. She was genuinely rubbish at CPR. Oh my goodness, you gotta do it to the two to stay in the line. Gotta do it to the two to stay in the line. Or, there's a couple other songs. It's a pretty common beat per measure gimmick. But that's how you're supposed to do it, I don't know. Yeah, there's a power line and the squirrels run across all the time, and there's two squirrels that like frolicking. Oh, frolicking squirrel! Man, there's no better way to enhance a good meal than some frolicking squirrels. Oh, frolicking squirrels! That sounds like it could be a cuss. Or something you could say, you know what I mean? Something's not quite going your way. You're trying to put together some IKEA furniture, you know, and they forgot to include a part, and you're getting all frustrated, and you go, frolicking squirrel! I gotta take it back to the daggum store. Girl's girl, always down if a girlfriend needs me. Well, good. Staying Alive, isn't that the song that got two Girl Scouts to fight in a bar? Oh my goodness gracious, little airplane. Little airplane, yeah. But that was a long time ago, you know. That was back during the war. That was back during the war. Times were much different. You most certainly can, Coda Nico-chan, yeah. For the past couple of weeks, I've had an open phone policy. Well, I just turn the phones on whenever I get started. So they just stay on. So feel free. Dang animals. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater made me think I was grinding over way more power lines as an adult than I have. I know. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, still to this day, I'll look at things and I'll be like, oh, I could grind that for sure. Yeah, I could definitely. All I have to do is just jump on that dumpster right there, and then do a nollie. I grind right on top of that, roof. Then jump over to the power lines. Then jump down on that park bench. Oh, we got us a phone call. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
Hey, it's Katori Neko-chan. I just, you were talking about sort of funny things to say instead of cursing. Yeah. My favorite thing, if I had ever had children, I would have taught them to say, "Holy shipwrecked son of a ditch digger."
Oh my goodness gracious, that's fantastic. What is it? Holy Shipwrecked
Holy
son of...
shipwrecked son of a ditch digger.
Son of a ditch digger. Oh my goodness gracious, that still packs a punch. Even legally, it's totally fine, but it still packs a punch.
Yeah, I mean, you should teach that to Baby Sock when she's old enough.
Yeah, I'll try to remember that. I tried to. Have you ever tried to like train yourself to say something like that? If you stub your toe or something like that, do you ever? Is there something that just automatically comes to mind?
Yeah, I mean, usually I just try to say, darn instead of damn, or frack instead of the F word.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty.
Although I learned something I did learn recently was in Ireland, people often say feck, F-E-C-K, and that is similar to the word we say here. Yeah, you can say feck.
I think I could guess which word that
it's
equivalent to.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to say it on the air. This is a family show.
That,
yeah.
That's a pretty good one. I wonder, does it count the same? Like, can they say feck on TV over there?
Well,
or is it?
So there's this Irish show. It might have been made by the BBC. It has all Irish actors called Father Ted.
Oh, I heard about
it's
that.
About it's a comedy. It's from the 80s or I think the 90s actually. But they say feck on that. So I don't know if it's the British making fun of the Irish, but I know the Irish do actually say that.
Oh yeah, that's true. There could be layers to it depending on who's saying it and stuff. Wow, that's interesting.
I know, right?
But I guess if it's on the BBC, it must not be too bad. Even though they did let Benny Hill on TV, so. They did. And I mean, they have, Monty Python's Flying Circus had some racy bits. This is true. Yeah, they had some stuff. It's weird, like different countries, they have certain things like, they was able to show like ladies with no shirts on Benny Hill. You could never do that here, but then there's certain things over there.
Exactly, yeah.
That they're fine with, and we're like absolutely not. And there's certain things that we're like, yeah, that's fine, and then they're like absolutely not. It's just weird.
Yeah. I've seen some Japanese anime where they would. This is a little naughty, but they would show parts of ladies and they blur it out with like the pixelation.
Oh dear.
But here, they would just show it, in like an R-rated film or something.
Interesting.
That sort of thing. Yeah, so different cultures have different things.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Weird how that works
It is, yeah.
But I like that, though. Well, Ari Bobari says she used to say, Sweet Martha. That's a pretty good one, too. I like that.
Oh, that is a good one. I know people who say sugar.
Fosbro_MC just cheered 1 bit.
Yeah.
Just putting something
and I've heard
in
people,
the jar.
Sugar. Oh, sugar.
Oh, sugar.
That actually sounds so southern, doesn't it?
Yeah. It does.
Although,
well, people call each other sugar sometimes. They'd be like, oh, sugar.
Yeah, that's
Let me
different
get
though
that for
than
you,
saying
sugar.
that is it's like, you're using that as your expletive thing, sugar, like darn it or something.
I had a friend of mine growing up, his dad, he never said a cuss, but if something came up, he would go, oh, foot. He would say foot.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he dropped something or whatever, foot. I like that one a lot.
You give me the biscuits!
Well, I should let you go, but remember, teach Baby Sock, holy shipwrecked son of a ditch digger.
Holy shipwrecked son of a ditch digger. I will do that. Thank you so much.
Okay.
For helping out with my parents.
Lovely to talk to you. And yeah, well, I mean, I would try to teach Mrs. Cake to say that, but she's a cat and can't speak. So.
Oh, you'd be a millionaire if you could
I
do
would.
that.
I know I would.
That'd be fantastic.
Okay,
I'd buy a ticket.
I'll see you in the chat, okay?
All right, thank you, my friend. Thank you so much for calling. So good to hear your voice. Have a good night.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
Toodaloo. There we go. Puerto Rico Chad, thank you so much for calling in, my friend. Smooches for you. Shawshank Redemption. Oh, that's a good one too, Danny Blueberry. Shinola. Thank you for calling, Puerto Rico Chad. That was fantastic. Excellent phone call. Excellent. All right, but hey, Sugar, come on, sit down. Sit down and make yourself comfortable, Sugar. It doesn't happen as
Just
much as
another
it used to.
blowhard just
I haven't
cheered
really heard
15
anybody say
bits.
sugar.
I swear like a sailor on a sinking ship.
Just another blowhard, I believe that. With no problems at all. 100% I believe that. Thank you so much. Swear like a sailor on a sinking ship. Ba 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 ba. Foot is from Gunsmoke? Oh, see, well that makes sense because he was an older fella. He was an older fella. So he probably would sit down and listen to the radio when the new episode of Gunsmoke came out. He probably got all excited with his little boy, his little cowboy outfit and everything. That's the generation he was from. Sugar is the same as Bless Your Heart. Oh, sugar. Yeah, it's related for sure. Yeah, I didn't know it was from Gunsmoke. That's really cool, Merry Christmas. Gunsmoke. Just heard Just the Blowhard was on the Titanic. It was cold. The sea was angry that day, my friends. Very angry. And another one, real quick before we move on, was God Bless America. Somebody would say that. So something like it was somebody's mom, and whenever the kid would be frustrating him or whatever, they'd be like, "Oh, God bless America! What are you doing? Put that down! Oh, God bless America!" It's like you can't get mad at that. Just say God bless America. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, but you said it like in a cussy way. It's like, oh, you hate America now? If it's Bless Your Heart, well, no, don't listen to Just Another Blowhard when it comes to Southern dialect. That's not the guy you want to listen to. If you want to listen to Midwest things, I guess, or whatever Florida's considered. Oh, Canada! Yeah, they probably say that up in Canada too. You accidentally drop something. Oh, Canada! I'm gonna try and train myself to do that one. Next time I accidentally walk into a wall, which happens more often than I'd like to admit. Oh, Canada! Your favorite one is from Magic the Gathering by Crocs Thumbs. Wow. By Crocs Thumbs.
Daddy.
I don't know enough about Croc to invoke his thumbs in such a manner. But that's pretty cool, though. I like that. By Croc's Thumbs. Bless his heart. Oh, bless your heart. See, it used to be like a genuine thing, but then it became more of a condescending thing. The bless your heart type of thing. It used to not be like people still do say it like genuinely, like not in a making fun of you kind of way. Like, oh, bless your heart. It all depends on how you say it. Just like every other word in every other language, it depends on how you say it. It's not unique to that particular phrase. Bless your heart. You see that sometimes too. I think that's why the internet can be a very treacherous place, because you could say, oh dear, and somebody could read it and be like, oh dear, what are you oh dear with me? Are you talking down to me?
Of tiny corns.
What do you think I'm a deer? Do I look like I have antlers and hooves? Cloven hooves? Why are you calling me a deer? And they're like, oh no, I just meant like deer. Sorry about that. If you would have heard it, you wouldn't have been upset about it. But you had to read it. And we tend to read things probably in the worst.
Wow. Just another blowhard just cheered 15 bits. Condescending means to talk down to or mockling. Explain. For those in the back.
Thank you so much, Just the Blowhard. Yes, it is. There's a Pussifer song that uses that in the lyrics. Yes, we're being condescending. That means we're talking down to you. I'm an elk, Shinola head. Oh, how dare you? How dare you speak such strong language to me? Them's fighting words. Florida Girl, 1776. Smooches for you. How's it going, my friend? How's everything? Where do you live? Indiana? Good to see you, Florida Girl. Hope everything's going all right. Let me see. The stream keeps freezing. Oh, sorry about that, Cody Nico Jam. Clark is a little goblin that cheated at dice a lot. Oh, did he had the old cheating thumbs? Bless his heart. Him and his cheating thumbs. That ain't no good at all. Elks are old men in your whereabouts. Oh, really? You go to the Elks Club? You remember the Elks Club? Sit around and gripe about how bananas cost too much these days? Yeah, how are your tacos? You get them wonton tacos? Really hot, no AC in Florida? What? That ought to be against the law.
Floyd Vivino
No
just
AC in
cheered 10
Florida.
bits. At just another blowhard said Mockling. I think he just besmirched himself.
I think so, Floyd Vivino. Nothing like a self-besmirching. Especially a public self-besmirching. They were okay? Okay, good. I'm glad they were okay. Florida girl, what have we got to do to get you in the AC? That's unacceptable. All right, everybody, point to Florida. Find the clearest thing. Find the nearest thing that could count as a fan. Yeah, I got this DVD right here from my good buddies at Robot Co-op, and I'm going to point towards Florida. There we go. Try to cool you down. All right, everybody. My glasses hit the DVD case. All right, there we go. Hopefully that helped. There you go, Commodore Friday. Got a good fan. There we go. You're not wrong. Michael Mike Mycelium. My
Anonymous just tipped 10.
I'm gonna
it's
call you
called
Mike.
The Remedy and features a Lucador in the video. Sorry. I'm slow.
Ah, yes, indeedios. That is the song. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Love that song. Love that song. Let's take a look and see what you got for us, Anonymous. Hey, what in the world is that? Oh my goodness, it's some cheese. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Michael Mike Mycelium. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Excellent. I thought it was associated with the mushrooms on the count of the mycelium part. But then at the beginning, I couldn't tell because I thought it could have been my comic, like maybe you're from Russia, like my comic. Mycelium, like my comics and mycelium, like maybe you draw comic books in Russian about mushrooms. I don't know, but I'm glad that I got it right. Welcome in, my friend. So good to see you. He's Richie Rich with his tux and Amiga computers and whatnot. Fromage facts of the day. That's right, cheese fact. Pooh. Yeah, this does look like the old what's it called? What's it called? A provolone. It does look provolone. Patty Haynes with me. I can't believe how you get to not be a cheese guy. How do you not like cheese? I don't know. That's just interesting. I would like to swap brains for just 2 seconds with someone who doesn't like cheese. Just like, what is life like? Like, obviously we're completely different in every way possible. You're pro provolone? Good. I'm pro provolone too. I'm pro provolone. Can't trust the person who doesn't like it. That's been my experience. I could be proven wrong one day. You don't like cheese, Mitty Mabel? Interesting. I wonder what is it about the cheese that you do not like? Like cheese, it should not taste good. It shouldn't taste good. Like if you ever watch like one of those How It's Made with cheeses and stuff like that, like it's, you know what I mean? It's like milk and vats and like it should not come out as delicious as it does, but it does. It does. Keep trying so many different types. What, Mitty Mabel, I'm very proud of you for keep trying though. That's the important part. Because like for me, there's certain foods that I'm not a big fan of either. But whenever they're around, or you know, if I have a chance to taste, I always taste it just to see. Just to see. Taste change. You know what I mean? Maybe you just had a bad experience one time. So I think it's very commendable that you try a lot of different types. Just to make sure. Because some people get it in their head. They're like, oh, I don't like cheese. Cheese, potato, don't like it. And it's like, hey, you want to try this cheese? It's a different kind you've never had before. You might like that. They're like, no, I don't want it. I'm a big baby. Where? Don't like it. Your dad used to cut the cheese at the dinner table. Wish you were around to arrest him. Oh, my goodness gracious, cutting the cheese. Unfortunately, not a crime. Most of the time. But I could have given a warning, though. I could have been like, hey, stop with the air pollution. Avocados, that's one for me, Merry Christmas. I'm not wild about avocados. But every once in a while, an avocado makes its way around me. And somebody says, hey, you want to try some of this avocado? And I'm like, sure, let me give it a try. And then I go, not a fan still. Not a fan. Twitch Incorporated does not necessarily endorse sock up on the British or their godless cheese-hating ways. This is true. This is true. Yeah, disclaimer, very important. Very important. Not even in guacamole, even less in guacamole form. Believe it or not, Danny Blue Jeans. I don't like guacamole. I've tried it. Anytime it's around, I try it. Just don't like it. Just don't like it. It's like, you go to those places, you go to like a Chipotle or something like that, and they're like, oh, guac costs extra. I'm like, fine with me. It could cost $100 for all I care. I ain't getting it on my bowl of rice and beans and garbage and whatever. They could charge extra to take the guac off, and I'd pay that. But I do like hummus. I do like a hummus. Thank you, Michael Mike Mycelium, for following. I appreciate that, my friend. Goose of gratitude to you. Well, that's because that's Crooked Vault. That's why I'm so wealthy right now, because I don't spend all my money on that avocado toast like the millennials do. You can eat an engineer of chips? Wow, that's a lot of chips. That is a lot of chips. A whole engineer of chips and guac. Wow.
Wow.
Oh,
dinner.
Oh, just cheered 10 bits.
Well, that's not quite
We
as
all
many.
know that Sock Cop likes a gallon of tiny corns.
Love the gallon of the tiny corns. Can't get enough of the tiny corns. Can't eat avocado, your stomach won't tolerate. And I think that's part of my problem too, Commodore Friday. It causes troubles. Causes troubles. And I think my body not enjoying the flavor of it is its subtle little way of saying, hey, you big dummy, if you eat this, you're going to be going, ah, oh. Now we have to figure out the average weight of an engineer. Engineer has a body. Yeah, of course I got a body. Yeah, it goes, I got the, the cranium area right here at the top, and then it goes all the way down to the body. Down to that way. It's a cylindrical type shape. It's a tube sort of thing. So, there's no appendages, no arms or legs, anything like that. But definitely there is a body involved. Oh, well, thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate that. Yeah, I try to do my sit-ups, check this out. As a matter of fact, thank you so much for reminding me. I haven't done it today. 1, 2... area right here at the top, and then it goes all the way down to the body. Down to that way. It's a cylindrical type shape. It's a tube sort of thing. So, there's no appendages, no arms or legs, anything like that. But definitely there is a body involved. Oh, well, thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate that. Yeah, I try to do my sit-ups, check this out. As a matter of fact, thank you so much for 1, 2, 3, 4. 500 sit-ups. Yes, indeed. Woo, 500 sit-ups. I recommend a good 500 sit-up set. Keep your ridges nice and firm. You got to have the ridges down there. Very important. Very important. Oh, thank you so much, Minnie Mabel. I appreciate that. I always need some good encouragement. You know what I mean? It's just always good to have somebody being like, hooray, you did your sit-ups. You know what I mean? Just makes you feel good. No, that's fine, Flovavino. You rewind. That's what it's there for. That's what it's there for. If I didn't want you to use it, I wouldn't have the control in your hands. A lot of power to be wielded. Held? Wielded. What word am I looking for? Yeah, a lot of power to be wielded by the chat, if in the so choose to use it. Some people like avocados exclusively, while I myself say there is not, nor ought there be, anything so exalted on the face of God's grey earth as the Prince of Foods, pita chips and hummus. Girl, you thought he was a man, but he was some hummus. Fly around till you found that you didn't know nothing. You don't want me to use the right. Well, it depends on when you choose to use the when you choose to use the rewind. Sometimes it's better than others. Sometimes people do the rewind, and then I get to relive the past 30 seconds of my stream, and I'm like, wow, that was god-awful. How does anybody watch this show? And then sometimes I'm like, oh, man, this is good stuff. I'm glad I get to watch it again. So it just sort of depends. Depends on what it is.
Now, have you ever had any experience with being funny?
Not even once, Mr. Lynn. I signed a pledge in school when I was but a lad. I promised to stay away from any funny business and funny paraphernalia. But I appreciate you checking in from beyond the grave, Mr. Lynch. Very kind of you to stop by.
Daddy just cheered 10 bits. It's been a while since we've heard a Just Another Blowhard podcast. Is there one upcoming soon that we can besmirch?
I don't know, you gotta ask Just Another Blowhard, which I guess is what you would do it. In a roundabout way. And he heard you, and he answered, seems you have a fan. Yes, of course you got a fan. Everybody's your fan here, Just Another Blowhard. Don't tell him the truth. Everybody loves Just Another Blowhard. Don't we, kids? No, don't boo it. No. You're supposed to say, yeah. Give me a hooray, kids. Hooray! Oh, you've all grown up so fast. You've all grown up so fast. Well, speaking of the animal of the day, time to start the prediction for the animal of the day. What letter of the alphabet do you think the animal of the day starts with? Does it start with the letters A through L, any of those letters, or M through Z?
Wow. Scotty518 just cheered 100 bits. So I worked up in Sun Valley, the ski resort. My company owns it. The avocado toast there at the lodge is $20.
$20 for avocado and toast? Something that grows on a tree? Spread over toast? Good Lord. Good God. Wow. That's ridiculous. I am surprised. That surprised me. Which, I mean, I'm not surprised, but at the same time, very surprised. A man can be two things. So we're going to find out what the animal of the day is, and you can use your channel points. Florida Girl was hoping to get to the 7,777, so you can get a custom sound. If you get 7,777 sock points, you can redeem it. Pick a sound, and then you get your very own command that nobody else in the chat, except for me, I can use them all. On account of this is my little corner of the internet. But nobody else in the chat can use. So you may have heard. There we go. There they are. Now they're coming out. Cordery Nico Chan has the cat's meow. Just Another Blowhard. His is actually random. He's redeemed a few of them. And so it picks random.
Daddy.
There's Ari Bobaris. Alex Hamilton 420. Thank you so much for following, my friend. Smoocious Fuse. Danny Blue Jeans lets everybody know that he has a very cool horn on his car.
I need a drink.
So you can do that. It's going to take years to get to 7,777. Well, you can place a prediction on the animal of the day, and if you win,
whatever. Let's just get this over with.
I've seen people get more than that in one prediction, so it just sort of depends on where it falls. I wish there was a way that I could. Well, actually, I'm kind of glad there's not. And maybe there is a way to just give people points, but I haven't figured out how to do it. But I'm also glad that there's not, because I tend to be very giving with things that don't cost anything. So I'll just be like, here you go. Here's $1 million. If I redeem, could mine be he puts forth? Let's try that again. Yeah, I think so. As long as it's like under under 4 or 5 seconds long. Pretty much anything you want. I mean, as long as it's not vulgar or something like that. Gristleby, oh my goodness, Gristleby, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Yeah, I haven't been able to figure out how to give them to anybody except for Gristleby for some reason. It's an interesting glitch in the system. I don't know how to get around it. Yeah, so that one. All right. Shoot me a message on the old Discord to remind me, Crooked Vault. Because a lot of times, as soon as I hit the stop streaming button here,
Daddy.
in the past 2.5 to 3 hours, immediately disappears from my brain. Because if any of you stream, you may know it's all held in your short-term random access memory, and that all gets dumped as soon as you stop. Time to get a new brain? Maybe. I wonder how many channel points it takes to get a new brain. Should be Sock Up saying Danny Blue Jeans. Danny Blue Jeans. Yeah, I'd be happy to do that. Put 815 points on the prediction. Wish you luck. Good luck, my friend. Oh, yeah. Good luck. Hopefully you picked correct. You do know. Yeah, Ari Bavar knows. Don't get your new brain from Temu because of the extra fee. Oh yeah, got a lot of brain tariffs. A lot of brain tariffs go. Used to be you could get a brain off of Temu, $2-3 tops, with gigs and gigs of storage on it. But these days that same brain's gonna run you $10-12 million. The Wizard of Oz helped the Scarecrow. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Flor Favita. Oh, which speaking of. The guy that I've helped do films with before is working on I went and helped him out a couple of weeks ago. I did a cameo in his film. He's doing he's using puppets, but I made a cameo, so it's almost all puppets version of Wizard of Oz. So that'll be coming out. He's gonna try and get that one on Tubi and stuff as well. Some of the other ones are already there on Tubi. I need to make like some links or something like that to the Tubi films. There's me doing a Mystery Science Theater 3000 to a Sasquatch documentary. The Fast and the Furious, the original Roger Corman movie, not the one with the Vin Diesels. A couple other films.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. If you type in Sock Hop on Tubi, I think they may pop up. Brain Tariff is your Bill Nye fronted punk band. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, you could do Bill Nye, a Bill Nye themed punk band. Where you go through all the episodes and stuff like that. You could do songs about that. That'd be pretty cool. You could wear the little lab coats and stuff on there. I'd watch that. I sure would. For a few minutes anyway. Yeah, there's all kind of stuff on the Tubi. All kind of stuff on the Tubi. I'll post links in the Discord later on, if you remind me. Bill. You open and close the show every day with that one, of course. The Bow Tie Rebellion. That's, oh my goodness gracious. Round of applause for that one. Commodore Friday. Brilliant. Yeah, there's the Discord mini maybe. Feel free to join. It's not an overwhelming place.
Juicy wieners.
Really, it's the same crew. Jibber jabbering here. Whee! Science rules. Oh, sorry about that, Pittsburgh. Whoops, daisies. I need to have one of those warnings like they have at the beginning of all the video games, you know? May contain sequences of flashing socks. May have an effect similar to what happened on that movie Multiplicity. Starring what's his name? Keaton. Not Buster Keaton, the other one. You know who I'm talking about. Do you remember the Periscoper named Bill Nye? I met him last year when you were in NYC. Shockingly, his name isn't Bill. I don't think I remember that guy, Ari Bobari. Is a Periscoper named Bill Nye? Oh, man. I'm sure I've seen him. Michael Keaton, thank you, Flor Vivino. Yes, indeed. He's talking up. Your neighbor was wondering, who do you think would win in a fight between a grilled cheese sandwich and a taco? Ooh, there we go. You sure can. Merry Christmas. Yeah, if you want to. They're your points. Spin them how you want to. I think, I don't know. It sort of depends on which taco and which grilled cheese sandwich, but I feel like a grilled cheese sandwich has more structural integrity. Like, imagine if you took a grilled cheese sandwich and a taco and you threw them at each other and they collided midair. I feel like the taco's shell would crumble. Or if it was a soft shell taco, it would unroll. Oh, he was a troll. Oh, so he didn't broadcast. He just did the jibber jabbering. Well, I'm sure he came on to talk. I have not tried that Florida girl, no. But Baby Sock has been really into peanut butter and jelly sandwiches lately. But I have not done the grilled version of it yet. Let me start making AI videos of food being shot at each other at high velocity. That's a good way. Good way to figure it out. Florida girl, you see that? Look at that, Florida girl. Merry Christmas. Just use some of her sound points. No, her sock points, whatever they're called, to get a sound for you. When you try it, you're going to ask yourself, what have I been doing for my life? As if I don't ask that every single day. But you're probably right. You're probably right. So whatever sound you would like, Florida girl, just let me know. And we'll set that up for you. That's right. That's right. Look at that kindness.
Give me the piece.
Look at that absolute kindness. But you actually didn't really know him until Periscope ended. Interesting.
Wow.
Just another blowhard just cheered 15 bits. A quesadilla is a grilled cheese taco.
You don't have to decide right now, Florida girl. You can hit me with a message later on. Just hit me with a whisper sometime in the next day or two. Play it again, Sam. A quesadilla. A quesadilla. Here we go. Let's do it. Say it again, robot.
Just another blowhard just cheered 15 bits. A quesadilla is a grilled cheese taco.
Quesadilla. A quesadilla is a small marmot.
Give your troubles to a monkey on a rock.
That lives in the desert.
Commodore Friday just cheered 50 bits. Dang it, Napoleon. Make yourself a dang quesadilla.
Quesadilla! Make yourself a dang quesadilla. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you so much, Commodore Friday. And thank you, Just Another Blowhard. Quesadilla. Quesadilla. Make yourself a dang quesadilla. Oh, it's so stupid. I love it. I love it. All right, we're gonna.
Wow.
Arabobari underscore just cheered 11 bits. A quesadilla? Daddy, that sounds delicious.
May 11th, 2015. That's what it became, this amount of cheesy Flor Vivino. Thank you so much for asking. Now, here we go. Play the theme song. Here we go. Baby. Woo! Such a good song. Thank you so much to Jeeve Stones for writing that song for me. He's got another one. There's another one in the hopper. I just got to make a video for it. And I've got a theme. I've got a couple of things started on it. So hopefully by next week we'll have another brand new Animal of the Day theme song and video to debut. Make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, then grill it in a skillet like a grilled cheese with the butter. I'm excited. I'm excited to try that. I actually think about that a lot, Florida girl. But whenever Baby Saga asks me for a peanut butter and jelly, it seems like I'm never hungry at that time. So I say, I'll do it next time. All right, here we go.
Wow. Just another blowhard just cheered 15 bits. I want someone to look at me like that woman looked at that lava lamp.
Oh, that's the dream, isn't it? Isn't that the dream? Just another blowhard? All right, here we go. Florida girl bet it on A through L, so we're going to see. Yeah, that was the... I was looking for lava lamp videos. Because I had it in my head I was going to make it lava lamp themed. And then I found that one popped up with that lady looking at the lava lamp. And I'm like, well, that's going to be good. I just hope that, sometimes like Twitch just picks a random screenshot to be like your thumbnail for you. I hope nobody sees that picture of that lady looking at the lava lamp and then comes in and then gets very, very disappointed that it's me. But that's neither here nor there. All right, drum roll, please. Let's find out what the animal of the day is. I cannot wait. I can't live with this suspense. It's killing me. I'm full of antissa. Patient. It's the giraffe is the animal of the day. The giraffe, yes indeed, the animal of the day is the giraffe. And if my alphabet song serves me correctly, A, B, C, D, E, F, giraffe, it's in the A through L. Congratulations. Congratulations, Florida girl. Now how many points do you have? You bet 700 and something like that? Beautiful thing. Oh, sorry, Floyd Favino. If you, yeah. Ooh, you hate that. Yeah. You win some, lose some. That's what they say. Also, giraffe is probably French for giraffe already. I think this is one of the lazy ones. I think we've done the giraffe before, and I think you're absolutely right. Now, a collective, a group of giraffes is called a herd or a tower. Which I like a tower of giraffes. That's pretty cool. On account of how tall they are. If you've never seen a giraffe, it's sort of like if you took a horse and stretched out its neck to preposterous proportions. Then you get a giraffe. Actually, giraffe in French is really tall dude mange une pizza. There you go. I had no idea that you parlayed the Français. Especially if a group of giraffes is standing on top of each other, as they often do. Danny Blue Jeans. A cousin of the Okapi. Is it really? I didn't know that. I wasn't able to make it to the Okapi family reunion, so I didn't see if there was any giraffes there or not. But, let's see. How do you say it in French? What sound does a giraffe make? Florida girl, well... If Pokemon has taught me anything, then a giraffe obviously says, giraffe, giraffe, giraffe. And then once you level it up enough, it evolves into a Giraffosaur. And then you level it up even beyond that, and you get a Giraffetron. And those are really powerful. That's the sound you want, Florida girl? Good decision. Giraffe. Giraffe. That's going to be fun. All right. You got it. All right, let's see how you say giraffe en français. How do you say it in English, first of all? Let me see.
Giraffe.
Giraffe. Okay, I was saying it right. That's pretty close.
Giraffe.
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 When she says it slow, it sounds like she's...
Wow.
Insulting
just another
me.
blowhard just cheered 15 bits. Pause the show. I am on my way home. Probably less than 15 minutes.
Oh, all right then. All right, we got to pause the show. I think that's 15 minutes. All right. Now, how do you say it en français? Here we go.
Giraffe.
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 We did it.
We did do it, Aribo Boy.
Giraffe.
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 Ah, mais oui. You go to the zoo. Get a baguette. And look at the...
Giraffe.
Giraffe. Oui, oui, mais non.
Wow. Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. Let's come up with some really good at just another blowhard besmirchments while he drives home.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. He may have it hooked up to his stereo. We may be in radio mode. So that was an excellent time for besmirchment. So there it is. So congratulations to the giraffe, the animal of the day. If you see a giraffe, be sure to tell it, giraffe, giraffe, because that's its language. And in the giraffe language, that means, congratulations, buddy. You're the animal of the day. Yes, indeed. Omelette du giraffe. Omelette du giraffe. Omelette du giraffe. You know what they call a giraffe in France, man? A giraffe with cheese, man. That's right. Giraffe with cheese. Yeah. You dig it the most. Oh, my goodness gracious. You made your daughter do dishes tonight, so I didn't have to go radio, but oh, way to go, daughter, for doing the dishes. That's excellent. That's some grade A parenting right there. See, Baby Sock is at the age now to where she wants to do things like that. She wants to do the dishes. The problem is, she's terrible at it. She's not good at doing the dishes. She doesn't really understand the entire concept of it. She knows that the dishes are supposed to go into the dishwasher, but she doesn't know where or what direction or what needs to be rinsed off first or scraped off or anything like that. So it becomes a mess. So I let her do it, but then I have to come back behind her and redo it because she did not do it right. And the irony of the whole thing is that by the time the kid actually has the capabilities to do it right, they have no interest in doing it anymore. So, I'm looking forward to that. So kudos to you for getting that. You can let her load the silverware. She can do that. She will load the silverware. She can do that. But then if she runs out of spoons or something like that, she starts grabbing the other things and just placing them there. And I'm like, no, wait, no, don't put that in there. It's full of soup. Blump, and then soup all over the place. And then I got to clean up the soup. But I can't get mad because she's just trying to help do the dishes. You know what I mean? So then I'm just cleaning up soup in silent anger. When you drive home from the gym on Tuesday evenings, I put you on Bluetooth mode in your car while you drive home. Oh, do you really, Flo Favino? Well, if you ever are in radio mode, you can just let me know if it's safe to do so. And then I'll try to keep that in mind. They'd be like, welcome everybody, you're listening to 98.3 The Sock. That's right. On your drive time commute, what's the saga? I need the saga. It was purely out of my irritation with her teen attitude. See, that's what I'm saying. When they're little and they're adorable, they want to help, but they're not good. And then when they get able to be good, then they're all snappy like that. It's a dadgum shame. She used to do it regularly, but somehow it morphed into me doing everything. Typical. Wait, did you say teenage? Oh my goodness gracious! You know what? I think my brain just can't process that information. So I know you've told me that she was a teenager before, but I don't think my brain accepted it. So I think it was just like, obviously that's false. No need to remember that. So when you just said teen attitude again, that threw me for a loop. Hey, come on over. Have some fun with Crazy Taxi. Yeah. You can't process it? Oh, I can imagine. I can't imagine. That's what I meant to say. Cannot imagine. Wow. Teenager. It's incredible. How do you have a teenager when you're a teenager yourself? I don't know how it works. Don't know how it works. Almost at the end of a freshman. Oh, that's right. Yeah, school's going to be out pretty soon. School's going to be out pretty soon. Fish taco shaped like a fish. What's going on, my friend? Smooches for you. All right, you got to make food, so off you go. What you cooking, Crooked Vote? What do you? Well, you can't just leave and say food. You got to tell me what you're cooking, and then you may leave, but not a moment before. What's going on, Fish taco shaped like a fish? Thank you so much for sharing your concert videos with me. Love seeing those, even though the phone compresses them into a fine powder. So it's sort of like listening to it on an AM radio in 1932. But I still enjoy checking them out. Chicken and noodle soup with some frozen vegetables and cream of mushroom soup. Well, don't get too fancy on us, Crooked Bolt. Way to go. That sounds delightful. Enjoy your soup. Enjoy your soup. The animal of the day is the giraffe. Fish taco shaped like a fish, just in case you're joining us. Just in case you're just now joining us. I know you're joining us. I don't have to say that. But the giraffe is the animal of the day. And here's how you say giraffe in France. And we'll learn a little something every day. Steve Jobs didn't want us to be able to share high-quality concert footage. No, that was the one thing. That was the one thing. When he invented the iPhone, he said, this machine is going to be able to do everything. You're going to be able to listen to music. And we will allow you to share concert footage, but only low quality. A gallon of tiny corns. Only the lowest quality. Gotta cook it, the chicken, then it's a dump it all in the pot and walk away affair. That's fine. That's pretty cool. You got the recipe down, Pat. You're a fantastic chef. You're a scholar and a gentleman. Make a heck of a soup.
You give me the biscuits!
Feel free to call in if you would like to talk about soup. Anybody? We're gonna play ducks in a little bit before we get out of here. But we still got some time. I am the very mother of a modern major general. Blah, 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 blah. Might be doing a Queen's Double
Sock
next
hop.
month. Hot diggity dog. Don't scare me like that, Colbert. You jerk. Jerk. Colbert, the jerk store called. And they said that they have a whole lot of you because you're such a jerk that even people that go into the jerk store choose to buy other jerks that aren't as much jerks as you, so that means that there's plenty of you left on the show. So there! Take that! Put that in your talk show and host it. Yeah, he most certainly can. Get out of here with that garbage, Doc Rob. I know you're manipulating me, but that's okay. I don't mind it. Get out of here with that garbage. It's all cattywampus. It's all sorts of cattywampus. Don't need it, don't want it. Nay.
Give me the police.
Congratulations, Doc Rob. Get you the bingo. Masterfully done. Masterfully done. Almost back from the old ad break there. I thought I grabbed the VHS, but I guess I didn't. And the shelf of VHSs is at least 4 feet away from me. So that's just too much to ask. I'm not going to do that. Those are some quality ads. Fish taco shaped like a fish. What did it advertise for you? Was it Taco Bell and a sports betting app? That's what I think it was. Or is it some sort of movie starring Ryan Reynolds? Could have been a movie starring Ryan Reynolds as well. I feel like he's in a lot of movies. Whatever those ads are. Whatever that ad was for. Don't buy it, whatever you do. So much quality, you don't even remember what they were advertising. Oh, that's good. Oh, hair care product? Shave your head. You don't need that. Oh, we got us a phone call. Got us a phone call. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
Hi, how's it going?
Oh, my goodness. It's Ari Bobari, ladies and gentlemen. Smooches for you.
So, smooches to you and to everybody. It's been a long time. Well,
yes, indeed.
I'm here, but I don't call because I take forever, and I know it. So I just tell myself, don't call in. It's better. But I'm just going to call. Well, yeah. But I wanted to share something with everybody. It's a news. Get out your notebooks and your pens, everybody. We've got some news.
I gotta write this down. Hold on, let me get my notebook.
Yeah, write it down. I'll give you guys time. Write this down. Write it down.
All right, here we go. All right, I'm ready.
Tomorrow is Pac-Man Day.
Tomorrow is
wait,
Pac-Man.
Yep.
Pac-Man. Pac-Man Day.
Pac-Man Day. And there's going to be Pac-Man themed donuts at Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh my goodness gracious. Pac-Man themed donut. What does that mean? It's going to be shaped like Pac-Man? Somebody's going to take a bite out of it?
Yeah. And like they're all like, yeah, exactly.
That's incredible.
So like I don't eat donuts almost ever, but like for Pac-Man Day and Dunkin' Donuts, I think it's a holiday I should celebrate, and I think we should all celebrate, especially if you don't normally get a donut and you just need a good reason.
Next caller!
I'm just giving a free pass to everybody, you know?
There you go. You have full permission from Ari Bobar to enjoy a Pac-Man themed donut tomorrow. Treat yourself.
Guilt-free.
Guilt-free.
Yeah.
A guilt-free donut. That's a very rare thing. That's a good gift to give somebody. It's a guilt-free donut.
Yeah.
Fort Vivino, very close to it, Dunkin'. What do they look like? Have you seen them?
Well, I saw a commercial like 2 weeks ago for it, and I wrote it down, added it to my calendar.
Yeah, I love that so much. Oh my goodness.
And I put a little secret thing on like the family calendar that like my daughter can see in the kitchen with all of her school stuff. Really, it's just us, the family calendar. But anyway, she was like, what does this mean? And I was like, it's a secret. There's a holiday going on. And she's like, oh my gosh. I make up dumb stuff all the time. I make up just random holidays.
Yeah.
But so she doesn't even think to Google like a real one that's going on.
Scotty518 is great because Scotty518 gifted a subscription to Fish Taco shaped like a fish.
The donuts tomorrow. And she'll be like, gasp, Mom does not buy donuts.
Wow. Is she a big donut fan?
Just another blowhard just cheered 100 bits. I teary to call cause I love talking about soup, but no,
because like
Ari Bobari has to jibber jabber.
Like a little thing she's in, they get donuts every competition. And then she'll tell me because she knows I love them. She's like, I got to have donuts again. I'm like, yeah, that's nice. I'm happy.
Should I leave a sneak one in her pocket to bring you one home?
I bet any news that played next caller was just another blowhard attempting to besmirch at Arabobari _.
I didn't realize they were so militant with the donut distribution at that place.
I know. They can only carry like pencils around. Like nothing in their pockets, nothing. No phones. Very regulated.
No phone, no lights, no motor cars? Not a single luxury?
Wait, I know that's a song. I just don't know what the song is.
Like Robinson Crusoe, it's primitive as can be. So join us here each week, my friends. You're sure to get a smile with Gilligan. The skipper. I did it wrong, but it's Gilligan's Island theme song.
That's what I thought. I was like, I recognized. I was like hooked on Gilligan's Island. Yeah, I loved it.
Love Gilligan's Island. Love Gilligan's Island. Yeah, Mo gave me the DVD set of the complete series of Gilligan's Island on DVD, and I'm thrilled. One of these days, I'm gonna sit down, and I'm gonna take my phone and I'm gonna break it in half. I'm gonna lock the front door, turn out the lights, and I'm gonna do nothing but watch Gilligan's Island until I've seen every single episode front to back with no breaks.
I like the way she rolls, and you also. That's a very good gift and a very good plan.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of it myself. So you got to do the Pac-Man. I love the fact that you put it in the calendar, made like a holiday about it. Now, does she appreciate that sort of whimsy?
Yeah, she does.
Okay, good.
She wants to know what it is, but I don't tell her, and she doesn't really want to know because she likes surprises. But then it's like the anticipation of something to look forward to. She's like, "Ooh, what is it? Ooh," and I'm like, "Ooh, I don't know." And I'm like, "Well, I do know, but I'm not going to tell you." And she's like, I'm going to find out. And I was like, no, you're not. But yeah.
Oh, man, that's cool.
It's just fun.
Does she ever get
started because of
disappointed?
the
Does she see
pandemic.
like a thing on the calendar? She's all excited for it for like a whole week. She's building up, and then it comes to the day, and you're like, guess what? It's kick your daughter in the shins day. Whack. Is she ever
Oh, I
disappointed?
haven't done that one yet. I should do
okay.
that one. Well, yeah, she's a teenager, so nothing is actually that cool. But but the looking forward to it, because sometimes she slips and like enjoys herself, but then she like usually pulls it in, and she's like, oh wait, what? That's not cool. I'm gonna go listen to a podcast, and I'm like,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
She almost let it out that it was cool, but you can't do that when you're a teenager. You can't do that.
Can't do it.
Can't let them know
you
that it's
shouldn't
cool.
enjoy life if you're a teen. Like, you just can't let anyone know that you enjoy anything. So
Youth is wasted on the young, I tell you what. Wasted on the young.
I know.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to go so I don't talk for 2 hours like I always do. I'm so sorry, everybody. But happy Pac-Man Day tomorrow.
Yeah,
right?
thank you so much. Hope if you get you some donuts, if you take a picture, maybe send it to me. I'd like to see what it looks like, because the Dunkin' we do have a Dunkin' Donuts around, but I probably won't be able to make it. So I would like to see a picture if you don't mind, if you go get a Pac-Man donut.
I don't mind.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know. I hope I can, like, I'm going to try to get there early to get, like, the best selection. But I also, I don't really, it's like a half an hour away from me.
That's a trip then, yeah. You're making a special trip. I love it. Get a case of Pac-Man fever. That's right up online.
I know. It is a holiday. I mean, I'm not a monster. I'm going to celebrate.
You got to celebrate the holiday. Yeah, seriously.
But, like, my daughter, like, loves Pac-Man. So do I. But, like, when we go to, like, the lake cabin, she'll spend hours. Like, we're there for a week, but, like, she'll spend hours over that week just playing Pac-Man.
No kidding,
like,
really?
Do you want
The kids play Pac-Man these days?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I really don't let her do much.
Floyd
Pac-Man
Vivino
when
just cheered T-Bets.
So it's
Since
very
when do
much
clubs
like,
not have time to stop at a
pinball
donut shop?
machines and little Pac-Man machines and, playing outside.
Gotcha.
Like the kids of the 90s did,
Of course. Yeah, it all makes
she,
sense
like,
now.
literally loves it. So, yeah.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed your Pac-Man donuts. And tell her
Thank
that I
you.
said thank you for doing the dishes, and she'll be like, what?
I know. I'll let her know. She'll roll her eyes at me, and I'll just be happy.
Get your free eye roll. Courtesy of your old pal Sock Cop.
She is such a teenager. She's a good kid, but she is 100% teenager. So.
Wow. Yeah,
Scotty Boy
they all
18
share
just
certain
cheered
things
10
in
bits.
common.
I have an album
And
on
the eye
there
roll
called
is definitely
Pac-Man
one of them.
Fever.
Yeah, but you know what? The dishes are done now, I think. Hopefully, I don't know. So
They should be.
That's good, at least.
They better be. Otherwise, somebody ain't getting no Pac-Man donuts tomorrow.
That's true. They're all mine, if that's the case. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for calling, my friend. It's always good to hear your voice.
You too. All right. See you in chat.
Smooches for you, my friend. Thank you. Too loose. All right, bye-bye, everybody. Thank you so much for calling in. Yes, indeed, he is. Scotty B518, thank you so much for gifting that submarine sandwich. Oh, we got another phone call right back to back. Hello, caller.
So, is this the soup line?
Yeah, this is the soup line.
I want to talk about soup.
Oh, yes.
Like,
yes. Soup.
Don't sound so upset. You just spent, 10, 15 minutes with your dream girl there, who besmirched me by being on the phone when I wanted to call.
Well, she dialed faster than you. I don't know what to tell you.
Apparently so. Well, she probably uses her daughter to, dial for her or something like that, so I don't know. But about soup.
Yeah, let's talk about soup.
What soup do you like?
Well, wait, you called. This is your idea of calling with a soup related thing. You asked me a question about soup.
Now you're going to be you're besmirching my phone calls. You're besmirching the fact that I can't you'd be like, why you call up here with your, big vocabulary, you smart brain person, and want to talk about soup?
Well, I'm just jealous that you know a lot of words.
It's not that difficult.
I like tortilla soup. Tortilla soup is.
You like tortilla soup?
Yeah, tortilla soup is really good.
I have probably my double favorites, which I like clam chowder. I'm a big clam chowder guy.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
I like
clam chowder.
Okay. Yes. I'm a big fan of chicken noodle vegetable soup. That's usually, my favorite.
That's what Crooked Bolt is cooking tonight.
Just cheered 10 bits.
It sounds like he does what I used to do, where you just find a bunch of stuff and throw it in a crock pot and let it cook, and there you go.
Yeah, so. I think he uses the. I don't think he uses the crock pot. I think he uses the crock pot minus the crock part. I think it's just a regular pot that he throws. But I could be wrong.
Pot.
Yeah, just
whichever it is.
Soup pot. Either way.
However it is.
Heat is involved, and so is chicken and noodles. So it's basically, it gets to the same spot.
So I have, and by the way, the way that you were describing Baby Socks, how she is can't do dishes. Replace Baby Socks
11 bits.
with
What
any
about quesadilla
husband,
soup, Daddy?
and that's how usually the wife thinks about husbands doing dishes. It doesn't know when to wash it off, doesn't know when to put it in there, that type of thing. Quesadilla soup, Daddy?
I like quesadilla soup too. That's pretty good.
I've not. This is going to shock a lot of people. I'm not, and I guess I can't even. I'm not really into Mexican food.
Mm-hmm.
So tortilla and quesadilla, and I'm not a big fan.
Except for Taco Bell, of course.
Well, Taco Bell's not Mexican food. I mean, if Taco Bell's Mexican food, I am Che Guevara. So
it's 100 bits.
Yeah, it's like
I had wonton soup
I used
today.
to. I not least to live. I used to.
Delicious, Brenda Fabulous. Thank you so much.
Wonton soup is great. It is great, Brenda Fabulous. Pleasure for you to.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, Che Guevara. What were you saying?
What?
I didn't mean to interrupt you, Che Guevara.
My typos are not.
Oh, how are the wonton tacos? I never had that. What is a wonton taco?
So apparently all it is a taco that's made out of wonton. They take the wonton, which is just basically a noodle. They deep fry it, and then they
Floyd Vivino
stuff
just cheered
stuff
10
in it.
bits.
And
At
feed
just
it to you.
another
And I mean,
blowhard
that's it.
confessed to being Che.
So wait, so a wonton is
Well,
a noodle?
also, yeah. You don't know that?
No, I honestly don't know what a wonton is. I know like wonton soup, and I know like wonton. I've seen it and I've ordered it, but I don't know what is the wonton.
Wonton soup. Make a deduction. Wonton soup is usually chicken broth with a large dumpling in it, and that dumpling is made of noodles. They're not, but a dumpling is basically a pastry, if you want to be considerate. It's basically like a spring roll. But that is the thing that is made. The thing that it's in is a giant noodle, because that's how. I'm not going to explain food to you.
So it's in.
I'm not.
Okay. All right. No, that's fine. That's fine. But it was that as a taco. It was a wonton taco. So it sounds like it's exactly as advertised.
_cot just cheered 100 bits. One crazy Canuck checking in.
Calicut,
Finally.
Apparently I've
As
got
for you, at
everybody.
just another
I got
blowhard. I'll see you in the
Calicut
ring podcast,
is
boy.
really,
I'll pound
likes
into a
throwing,
nice creamy bisque.
throwing
Next
stuff
caller.
at me, and that's
Smooches,
fine.
by the way, sock
This is
hop.
so educational. It is. It tries to. I know I try to be. I'm anything but educational. If you don't know what the hell you're talking about, then it's my job. It is my duty as a person to yell and scream at you until you understand the failure that you are.
Duty. Calicut likes a nice creamy bisque, and you like a clam chowder. Is that what's the difference between a bisque and a chowder?
I don't know. I'm not
That's not a trick question.
I'm not the soup guy. I don't know. I've never had lobster bisque. I imagine I've never had that. Like my family, when they made homemade soups, it was mainly vegetable or chicken noodle or bean. So they never made like chowders or anything like that. So most of my soup repartee is usually either from a restaurant or a can of Chunky, that type of thing. Speaking of which, I had a point that I was going on this about. So I came up. Well, I didn't come up with it. It's actually on the back of it. So when you first move out by yourself, whether you're going to college or you're,
Wow. Floyd Vivino
white. I've had red clam chowder. I've had like Manhattan, and it's
Time
not
to move
good.
on to the next
At
caller.
least not for me. Anyway, so
what's Manhattan clam chowder? What do they put?
Yeah.
Do they put Subway residue in it? What's Manhattan?
I have no idea. It was not good. But I got this off the back of a can, and it's actually very tasty. And a box of spaghetti and 2 cans of Chunky clam chowder, or any like equivalent, like a Great Value or what have you.
Mm-hmm.
And you cook it up, you mix it all together, and you just basically made pasta and clams, and it's great.
Ooh.
And it's a good way to, take up and you store it. You have to add I think oregano and Parmesan cheese, and that's about it. And then you've got, lunches for next couple of days. I think you can freeze it, but that's
you
usually
just a good chowder. Chowder. Shout it out loud. Chowder. But that's your favorite. Where's your favorite? Where's your favorite chowder? You had the clam chowder.
Where is my favorite?
Yeah. Where'd you get it from? Like a restaurant or something like that? Did you go to Chowder's All Russ? Where'd it come from?
So, as you've been following along with my eating out experience, I'm a single guy who usually eats out when Applebee's when he goes home. I'm not known for finding. I used to be able to find. That was before the whole COVID thing. There's a couple of hole in the wall, local places, but I'm not big on eating out anymore. If it is, it's just a quick bite and something to go around it. Boston.
Floyd Vivino just
you can play ducks. You don't have to hang up with me. You know how to get rid of me, Floyd Vivino. You already got one. And if that's what it's going to have to take to get rid of me, who am I to turn you guys down? I know somebody out there. Ari Barbari.
We can play.
But anyway, you don't need me to. You don't need me to save your computing power or anything like that.
But we don't need chowder either. But we love it.
Really?
I'm on your side.
I'm on my side.
I'm on your side here.
Hey, remember when you used to stream on Sundays? That was like a 1 or 2 thing. Is that going to be like? And I like what Doc said. Doc sent me on my Discord after he blew all the cobwebs and took off the condemn sign of the Discord.
Wiped all the dirt and leaves off of it.
This is just for the Blue Harvest thing. It's coming. There's 2. You got one more. And Ari Barbari did that. She did that. She takes pride in that. She says it with her full chest.
Yeah. Oh,
so,
for sure, yeah.
And that's why I like. But anyway, is this going to be like is just like whenever you feel like it, which doesn't seem to be much, and it's not going to be like regular thing. Oh, and there you go. All right.
There you go. Well, I'll answer your question real quick before I rudely hang up on you, and that is, I would like to more often, but as you know, I got the job catching the speeders and stuff during the week, and then do the show Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and usually Sundays are days for catching up on the laundries and the dishes and all that kind of stuff. Usually there's other things that I have to do, but I there is a way for me to reprioritize my life. Well, yeah, but one of them's fairly useless chores, and the other one's a child.
I also know on the totem pole in that household, you are like way down there.
Way down at the bottom. I'm under the dog.
Way under the bottom.
Under the cockroaches that come out at night.
All right. Well, I can't disappoint everybody else. Bye.
Goodbye. There he goes. Thank you so much, Justin of the Blowhard, for calling in. We learned a lot about soup. Actually, we learned next to nothing. But that's okay. That's all right. That's okay. I'd hate to hurt anybody's brain. The Blind Melon album? Wait, which one? Floyd Sweet Corn. Oh, that's a great name, Minnie Mabel. You know the drill. Exclamation point quack. Put your duck in the pond. Exclamation point duck hat. And then the name of a hat. Put a hat on your duck. Or you can do exclamation point duck name. Change your duck's name if you would like to. Quarterby Nico Chad. Oh, if you go to bed. All right, what if you go to bed? Allow me to tuck you in. Smooches for use. Good night, sleep tight, and do not let the bed bugs bite. Thank you so much for calling in, my friend. I appreciate it. It's always good to hear your voice. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of your night. We're going to do a couple of duck races before we get out of here. You can see there's a Go Duck Yourself sporting the ever so stylish sock cop hat, which is all of these are available individually, I believe. You got the police part with the hat. You got sunglasses, and then also the mustache. Look at that. That's a spitting image right there. Spitting image. Looking good. If I used some low quality bronzer, I would look just like that right there. Thank you so much, Quarterby Nico Chan. Smooches for you, my friend. We got there's Dingus. Who was it? Who was that with the brassiere on their head? That's Next Quacker. Got a brassiere on their head. I do like how the mustache curls up versus down. Well, well he had it going down at first, and then I threatened to sue, so he had to change it. Because I mean, I appreciate a nice homage, but theft of my intellectual property is something I will not stand. Get started here in just a second. Give everybody just... Oh, look at that. Floyd Sweet Corn trying on the sock cop hat. Beautiful. Don't forget... Thank you so much for calling also, Ari Bobar. Tomorrow is Pac-Man Day. You can go to Dunkin' Donuts and get a Pac-Man donut, which we never fully explained what it looked like. But hey, what, you need to know everything? Find out when you get there. Tell them your old pal Sock Hop sent you, and then they'll go, huh? That's your reward for saying Sock Hop sent you at the Dunkin' Donuts. Did you tell him to go duck yourself? I should have, but that was before we were friends, and you're the one that taught me that. I couldn't come up with that kind of brilliance on my own. But here we go. Give everybody 10 seconds. Change your hat, change your name, use the bathroom, whatever you got to do. Three, 2, 1. And they're off. They're stuffed quahogs. Next caller. Sir Scotty B518, Ducky Blue Duck. Ducky Blue Duck. Ducky Blue Duck. There's old Cuphead. Oh my goodness gracious. I see what you did there. Today's call of the day was most definitely Ari Bobari's call. Oh, well, there you go. Congratulations, Ari Bobari. You won the call of the day. Your prize is in the mail. And your prize just happens to be whatever junk mail is going to be showing up tomorrow. Just consider that a prize instead of a junk mail. Change your perception, change your life. And they're going around. Look at that dingus out in front. Looks like dingus out there, but here comes Soup Hard. Here comes Soup Hard. Did we ever find out where the goose was on this level? Oh, we found it before. Where is the goose? It's around somewheres. I know we've seen it. He's in the woods somewhere. Well, look, once somebody wins the race, we'll find. An empty envelope is the prize. That's right. Congratulations, you've won an empty envelope. It sure is fish taco shaped like a fish. Beatrixel1, thank you so much for following, my friend. I appreciate that. Smooches for you. And it's Soup Hard is the winner. Yes, indeed. Actually, right after you went live, I got an email that your mug from Scotty B518 is... well, congratulations. You've won a mug from Scotty B518. You missed it yesterday. You had to check. Oh, yeah, check it out. I'll play it for you here in a second if you want. Fish taco shaped like a fish. We'll pop over and play it. It's less than a minute long. Soup Hard in first place. We got Dingus in second place. Sox Life Coach in third. You'll allow... okay, good. There's Sir Scotty B518. Here comes Ducky Blue Duck. Ducky Blue Duck. And look at that. It's going to be the winner of the Sock Cop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award. Oh, wait a minute. Eventually. New to Twitch here. Confused and delighted to be here. That's exactly the vibe that I'm going for, Beatrix1. I appreciate that. Smooches for you. Welcome in. Sit back, relax. We're doing a couple of duck races. Actually caught it here near the end. Here near the end. But we got a couple more duck races we're going to do first before we get out of here. So I appreciate that. There we go. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that. Just saw the blowhard.
Just Another Blowhard is great because Just Another Blowhard gifted a subscription to Beatrixel1.
Thank you so much, Just Another Blowhard. I can't believe it. You found in your cold dead heart to gift a submarine sandwich to Beatrixel1. Very kind of you. Very kind of. I believe it was Ari Bobari. She said that I was the very first Periscope that she ever saw. So it's not unprecedented, but it is a strange spot to start. I will admit that. I will admit that, Brandy Bingham. Oh my goodness gracious! Happy to have you here, my friend. All right, let's see how it ended up. Soup Hard is the winner. Soup Hard is the winner. Dingus in second. Sox Life Coach Quack Job. Ducktastic rounding out the top 5. Go Duck Yourself in 6th place. We got next caller, Duck Tacos. Floyd Sweet Corn. Stuffed Quahogs rounding out the top 10. Sir Scotty B518 in 11th place. Ducky Blue Duck in 12th. And Cuphead, the winner of the
An anonymous user is great because an anonymous user gifted a subscription to Brandy Bingham.
Oh, thank you so much, the Anonymous. Gifting that to our good pal, the very talented artist, Brandy Bingham. Hey, do you like stickers?
Floyd Bibino just cheered 10 bits. We need to have Super Drug tested.
Yeah, Super Hard. We had to be tested for performance-enhancing bread. If you like stickers, check out Brandy Bingham's got a really cool sticker club that I plan on joining one of these days myself. It makes really cool stickers. Oh my goodness gracious, look at that. Minnie Mabel. So kind of you. Forwarding the gift that they got. And it went to Scuzzums. Way to go. Thank you so much, Mandy Mabel. That's very kind of you. Minnie Mabel. I called you Mandy Mabel. I don't know why I did that. I apologize.
Wow. Commodore Friday just cheered 100 bits.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Wipe.
Hey, hype. Why did the robot say it so weird? Hey, hype. Is that... Wait, what did the robot say?
A hype train gimmick has started.
What did the robot say? Say it again, robot.
Wow. Commodore Friday just cheered 100 bits. Hi, I wipe.
Hi, I wipe. Hi, I wipe. I wipe too. That's good. Well, that's one thing we have in common. Thank you so much, Minnie Mabel. Hi, I wipe. Hi, I don't wipe. I don't know how. Nobody taught me how to wipe. That's right, Chestnut. You're not far off. You're not far off. I fish taco shaped like a fish. Look at that,
An anonymous
user
is great because an anonymous user gifted a subscription to Morocker13.
Thank you so much, Anonymous, for gifting that to our good pal, Morocker13. Didn't see that guy on the Islands of Misfit Toys for some reason. Who knows? Who knows?
Arabobari _ just cheered 135 bits. 10 years of being a sock flocker.
Oh, thank you so much, Ari Bobari. And thank you so much, Justin of the Blowhard. You guys don't know it yet, but it's coming.
Wow.
There
just
it is.
Another Blowhard just cheered 100 bits. Dance Monkey.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, and you could do exclamation point quack. Change all your things, but Fish Taco Shaped Like a Fish missed the new Animal of the Day theme song. And I will use any excuse to play it again. So we're gonna play it again. Here it is. The animal of the day is the giraffe, by the way. In case you're wondering, the giraffe. And here is the new Animal of the Day theme song. Check it out.
Danny Blue Jeans just cheered 143 bits.
Thank you, Danny Blue Jeans.
Don't say sock flocker 10 times fast at _.
There it is. Look at that. Oh, my goodness gracious. So much going on. Oh, thank you, Fish Taco. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed it, my friend. Glad you enjoyed it. It is on the YouTubes. It is on the YouTubes. Oh, here we go.
Just cheered 10 bits. At _. Don't say sock flocker 10 times fast at _.
There it is. Look at that. Oh, my goodness gracious. So much going on. Oh, thank you, Fish Taco. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed it, my friend. Glad you enjoyed it. It is on the YouTube. It is on the YouTubes. That's a fact, Jack. Ari said, giraffe. It is the old giraffe. The animal of the day. That long neck son of a gun. And here we go. I think everybody should be in. If you're not, give you another couple seconds. Exclamation point quack.
Arabobari _ just cheered 10 bits. At Floyd Vibino sock flocker 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 sock flocker.
Oh my goodness gracious, that does sound weird when you say it 10 times. Thank you, Ari Bilbar. And thank you so much, Floyd Vivino. Danny Blue Jeans. Danny Blue Jeans. Thank you so much. For the bits. A hype diddly doodah train. Oh my goodness, and Jones Spoon. Here's some bonus toots for you. Thank you, Jones Spoon. Very kind of you. Beatrix. Oh, summoning the dinosaur. Everyone get on the floor.
Scotty 518 just cheered 100 bits. Oh, I know what that song is.
Oh, you know that song? Scotty B518. You was able to recognize it with just playing by toots. That's impressive. You would do good on that game show. Remember Beat Shazam? Remember that show? That was great. Love that show. You like the dinosaurs, Beatrixel? I'm a big fan of the dinosaurs myself. I miss the dinosaurs. I'm very old, by the way. Used to be friends with a lot of dinosaurs. I don't know what happened to them. Haven't seen many around lately. Name that toot is
Floyd
3
Vibino
toots.
just cheered 10 bits. It's 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Do you know where your sock cup is?
You're absolutely right, Scotty B518. That is correct. That is correct. And yes, I know where I am, Floyd Vivino. I'm right here at the pond. Getting ready to watch some ducks race for their lives. We've got the most premier athlete ducks in the world. This is basically the Olympics for ducks. It's a very big day for all of them. You can see they've dressed for the occasion. All fancy-like. Plus, dinosaurs don't speed because dinosaurs can't drive. That may have been my favorite part about the dinosaurs, Danny Blue Jeans. Danny Blue Jeans. That may have been my favorite part about them. Here we go. Start the race in 3, 2, 1. Kaplow! Calicut. Oh, yeah, I remember. Welcome in. You said you were getting it tomorrow, the last time you talked. So you got an orange tabby kitty. Congratulations. Whoops, wrong button. Sorry about that. Congratulations, my friend. Enjoy your new kitty child. Be sure to give it lots of lovin's and ear scritches. They love the ear scritches. Give it some sort of toys to play with. Dinosaurs also don't wear Speedos. That is, well, actually, we don't know that for sure because Speedos are not preserved in fossils. So we can't rule out the fact that dinosaurs did not wear Speedos. I didn't see them wear any Speedos. But I've also never seen any of you guys wear Speedo. That doesn't mean you never have. Just means I ain't seen it. And that is not an invitation to show me you in a Speedo. Please don't do that. You named it Steve? That's a fantastic name for a cat. Fantastic name for a cat. Oh, look at that. We got hype chests. Open your hype chest, everybody. Look at that. It says respectfully, no. Love it. What a beautiful emote we got. Back in the day, you wore a Speedo and had a mullet. Oh, man, what'd you change for? There had to have been one day that you woke up and you were about to comb your flowing mullet and put on your Speedo, and then on that day you decided, nah, not today. Not today. What changed? Actually, dinosaurs are sort of the gasoline used by speeders. Dandy Blue Jeans. Wrong button. Dandy Blue Jeans. Please don't break my mind in such a manner. I'm a fragile creature. I can't have those kind of thoughts in my head. Looks like Duck Tacos headed down the straightaway for a win. Just taste changed one day. It's got to be a 5. I respect it. Duck Tacos is the winner. Woo! Duck Tacos, way to go. Whoops, wrong button. Whoops, wrong button again. Whoop. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm messing up all over the place. Yeah, let's play the goose sound. Why not? Congratulations, fish taco shaped like a fish. Thank you, Anonymous. We got Soup Boat in second, Pee Pee Poo Poo in third, Hi I Wipe in fourth place, Ari Ducky in fifth, Rhode Island Clear Chowder, Floyd Sweetcorn in lucky number 7th, Wipe Front to Back in 8th. We got Dingus in 9th, Duck Chowder in 10th place, Ducky Blue Duck in 11th, Go Duck Yourself in 12th, and here comes Sir Sky to be 518 in 13th place. Yeah, this one's up on the ski lift. It's got to be 518. He's hiding out on the ski lift, waiting to strike like a drop bear in Australia. Got to watch out for the drop bears in Australia. They'll get you. Bunghole strikes back in 14th. We got Fosbro MC in 15th. And the winner of the Sock Hop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award, Sock's Life Coach. Congratulations, my friend. Way to go. Excellent race, everybody. Congratulations to Duck Tacos and Sock's Life Coach for the getting the 2 positions of honor. All right, we got time for one more race. We got time for one more. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. I like this race. All right, last chance. Exclamation point quack. Put a duck in the pond. Exclamation point duck hat. Followed by the name of a hat. Exclamation point duck name. Followed by your duck's name. If you are so inclined. Optional. But most of the funnest things in life are optional. If you think about it. Most of the non-fun stuff is the mandatory stuff. It's the optional stuff. That's where the fun is. That's where the fun is. And I consider duck racing definitely part of that fun. Thank you guys so much for that hype train. I appreciate that. Give yourselves a round of applause. Clap, 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 clap. I feel like I've hit the applause button too many times. So I'm just going to go clap, 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 clap. Mandatory Fun is a great album, though. Great album. By Weird Alfred Yankovic. Rupert's tongue. That's a fantastic name for a duck. I think that's like a flower or an herb. Rupert's tongue. Goes great in soup. Goes great in soup. Ooh, Brandy Bingham. I like that. I like that confidence. Naming your duck first place. You gonna go see him again in August? Oh, that's fantastic, Joan Spoon. I've seen him a couple of times myself. One of the greatest shows that you could buy a ticket for, in my humble opinion. In my humble opinion. Is besmirching just to the blowhard mandatory or optional? Because either way, it is fun. You know what? That is a great example of an optional activity that can fill your life with immeasurable joy. Besmirching just another blowhard. Completely optional. But so much fun to do. So good, Joan Spoon. Oh, man. I'm jealous. Jealous. I don't think he's coming back on this tour. At least when I checked. They may have added some dates, but I don't think so. I saw before he died, Prince. That was a great concert. Yeah, I bet his concerts definitely dropped off in quality after he died. I'm glad you got to see him before Scotty B518. Never got to see Prince. I bet that was a great show, though. Love Prince. Man, that guy. One of the, perhaps, might have been greatest guitar player to ever live, in my humble opinion. That means absolutely nothing. That guy could make a guitar go whittly whittly woo. And not even like in a show-offy way. Like he used it was like poetry. Oh man. Rest in peace, Prince, you tiny little jerk. All right, here we go. Starting the race in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quack! And off they go. There's Fried Doughboys out in front. Fried Doughboys all ready to celebrate Pac-Man Day at Dunkin' Donuts tomorrow. There's first place, currently in last place. Let's see how that works out. See how that works out. Everybody's all in a group right now. So I'm here at Salt Lake City at our amphitheater, and I guess they were filming it, so we were up on the lawn. A guy came to us, how many in your party, and brought us down 3 rows back because they wanted to fill in the seats. Oh, that's lucky. I love that. In your opinion, Prince was the last artist who did anything interesting in music. Wow, that's a strong opinion, but that case could definitely be made. The Dunkin' you're going to tomorrow is kind of near Paisley Park. Oh, man, that's awesome. Rest in peace, Prince. You would have loved Pac-Man donuts. It's a shame. Shame we never got to have a Pac-Man donut. Go duck yourself out in front right now. Pop-Tarts, man. Thank you so much, my friend, for that raid. Woo! Thank you so much, Pop-Tarts, man. How was your stream, my friend? Hope you had a fantastic time. Hope you had a great old time. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is unfortunately our last duck race before we get to go and raid on Waza Pop-Tarts Man 24. Waza Smooches for you. Thank you so much. Hey, look at that. Go Duck Yourself is the winner. The winner of the race. Let's do a shout out real quick for Pop-Tarts Man 24. What's good in the hood, my friend? Well, you know, just doing the things. Now, I would follow Pop-Tarts Man 24, except I'm already following Pop-Tarts Man 24, so I can't do it again. Well, I guess I could unfollow and then follow back, but that defeats the whole purpose. Yeah, we just finished it up here. What's poppin'? Brand new whip just hopped in. Hey! You rocking a new whip? I hope you ghost ride the whip at a reasonable speed. Hope you ghost ride the whip at a reasonable speed. And look at that. Wow. Wow, this is incredible. This is incredible. Brandy Bingham. Did you anticipate this happening at all? You named your duck first place. Oh, that's a Jack Harlow song? Oh, I didn't know that. Named your duck first place and ended up with the sock hop going at a reasonable speed, crossing the finish line dead last in 15th. Congratulations. The one true first place. Well, it says it right there in the name. It's written right there in black and white. Go duck yourself in first place. We got Sox Life Coach in second, Caliquack in third, Rupert's Tongue in fourth. In fifth place, we've got Pee Pee Poo Poo in sixth, Just Another Blowhard in seventh, Mandatory Fun in eighth, Duck Tacos, Floyd Sweet Corn rounding out the top 10, Bunghole in 11th, Fried Doughboys, Ducktastic, Sir Scotty B 518, and in last place, we've got our good friend First Place. Way to go, everybody. Fantastic race. Fantastic. The real winner is Wonton Duck Tacos. That's the real winner. There we go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Doing a little bit of the old racing gimmicks. Much love. Smooches and hugs. Minnie Mabel, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you had a good time. Hope to see you again. Usually stream on Tuesdays and Wednesdays in the evening, starting at 7 o'clock Central Time. And I'll try to pop on in the weekends when I can. But if you ask Just Another Blowhard, it's just going to roll his eyes, because it doesn't happen as often as I would like. But sometimes I pop in. So you can join the Discord if you want. I always post an alert in there whenever I go live.
Wow. Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. At Just Another Blowhard, don't go away, man, just go away.
Oh, that's so sweet of you to say, Floyd Vivino. So sweet of you to say, hey. Now, Florida girl, I got to remember to set your sound to giraffe.
Tater tot hot dish.
Hey-o! Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Had a really great show. Had a really great show.
Well, I
tonight.
can't
Thanks
say
for
today,
hanging
though,
around.
my brother. What a tie.
What a tie. Oh yeah, I gotta find somebody. I knew I was missing something. I gotta find somebody to raid. Who's on? Does anybody have any suggestions for who to raid? We got Robot Co-op is on. I raided them last time. What a tacos! Oh my goodness, that's fantastic. Scary. Very scary.
Sock hop.
I'm trying to think, but nothing happens.
5. Then now.
Oh, let's see. Hey, let's raid Bomb Boy. Never raided Bomb Boy before.
Of tiny corns.
Raid Sock Up? Yeah, but he's leaving. Yeah, it's past my bedtime.
Daddy.
Raid.
Save my walrus.
Save my walrus.
You give me the biscuits.
Well, thank you so much again for hanging out with me. If you're going to bed, allow me to tuck you in. Tuck. Smooches for you. Good night. Sleep tight. Do not let the bed bugs bite. Have a fantastic rest of your night. And we'll see you here on this lovely little corner of the internet no later than Tuesday. No later than Tuesday. But in the meantime,
Give me the piece.
Tell him goodnight, old man. Tell him goodnight. Smooches, everybody. Sock Up loves you. Take care of yourself.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.
Daddy. Daddy.